Hello everyone. We are Group A. We have Hun Huang, me, Nok, Jason, and Tyler. We will presentation Consumer Electronic Show, CES. History of the CES. CES is short for Consumer Electronic Show, is an annual trade show organized by the Consumer Technology Association, CTA, held in January at the Las Vegas Convention Center in Winchester, Nevada, United States. The event typically hosts presentations of new product and technology in the consumer electronic industry. The first CES were held in June 1967 in New York City. It was a spin of the Chicago Music Show, which until then has served as the main event for exhibiting consumer electronics. The event has 1,700 attendees and over 100 exhibitors. The kickoff speaker was Motorola Chairman Bob Garvin. Location of the trade show. On my right hand side, I have the breakdown of the whole week for the trade show, and the bottom is the map. So in 1998, the show changed to once a year format with Las Vegas at the location. CES trade show was held in Las Vegas, Mandalay Bay. Mandalay Bay is a 43-story luxury resort and casino at the south end of Las Vegas Strip in Paradise, Nevada. Mandalay Bay is the fifth largest convention center in the U.S. with 2.1 million gross square feet of meeting and exhibit space. With a full team of certified meeting professionals on staff, Mandalay Bay has an abundance of talent eager to bring any convention or special gathering to life.
Next up, we'll get to know about the organizer of CES. As you can see, it is Consumer Technology Association, or CTA, and they were formerly known as Consumer Electronic Association until they were renamed in 2015. Some general information about CTA is that they are the largest standards and technology trade organization in North America. So they represent over 1,200 technology companies and support our technology industry by providing more than 18 million jobs opportunities. One of CTA's main goals is to help innovators of all sizes to grow their business, and they believe that technology should be used to improve people's lives and inspire new ideas and solutions. So CTA play a pretty big role in supporting our country technology industry by setting standards and everything. And they also support smaller companies, which is a great thing to not let anyone fall behind, but also improve the overall performance. And as you can see in the bottom left and right, that is our CEO and president of CTA. They are two key players in leading this organization successfully until this date. Now we move on to the policy on the sustainability of CES. I see they are pretty committed and determined in their sustainability movement, and their promise is to reduce carbon emissions from the event and its value chain through two ways, which are the Waste Initiative and the Community Initiative. As for Waste Initiative, they are executed in two ways. The first one is to reduce material and food waste through eco-friendly venue, and the second way is to adopt energy-efficient practices at different CES sites. As of now, this initiative works pretty well with noticeable achievements, such as 70% of waste kept out of landfills through recycling, donation, or composting, or 100% of electricity used at the venue is renewable. And for a community initiative, CES produced a Green Grant program where they will support the locals in Las Vegas. They will fund programs and projects that are sustainable and benefit the surrounding community with a yearly grant from $10,000 to $50,000 to organizations that can prove the point. Other than that, they also help install solar panels and expanding the food rescue programs and etc.
Okay, the CES 2025 recap. So this past year, the Consumer Electronics Show took place in Las Vegas Convention Center on January 6th through 10. There were over 4,500 exhibitors and over 141,000 attendees. This event was sponsored by Consumer Technology Associations Foundation, or CTA, and some notable exhibitors at this event were Samsung, LG, Panasonic, Artly, and many more. And for the themes of many of the products, it was AI and robotics, digital health, vehicle, food, gaming tech, and lifestyle and sustainability. So for why exhibit at CES, they offer a lot of space, including indoor and outdoor. And at the most recent convention center, it had over 2.5 million square feet of meeting space. CES is also really big on outreach. They had over 500K social media posts and 250K article stories on the last event. And 61% of the exhibitors were Fortune 500 companies. And another reason why companies should exhibit at CES is because of the international spotlight. In the most recent event, 157 countries attended, and they also offer global pavilions, which allow multiple companies from the same country to exhibit in the same space.
All right, so next up we have the costs and fees for exhibitors. So here are some that you might see. The first one that we have is the price for the booth rental, the booth price. It's going to be based on size. So the smallest one is a linear booth. It's about $1,000. It's typically a small table, and they're going to be lined up in a row facing a walkway. The next one up is a medium-sized one, 10 by 20 feet. It's going to range anywhere between $16,000 and $23,000. And then a larger one, 20 by 20 feet, is going to be anywhere between $30,000 and $50,000. Another fee is exhibitor passes. So exhibitor passes are included in the booth price, but additional passes can be bought at an extra charge. So what this means is when you rent a space for the booth, you and your colleagues will have passes to go to the event, but if you need to bring in more people, then you have to buy those extra passes at an additional charge. Some other expenses that you would encounter at CES would be the booth assembly. This is going to vary on size and duration. And then also it's going to be based on complexity as well. This labor charge is not included in the booth price, so you would have to allocate money for that. CES also requires liability insurance, so you'd have to make sure that you are covered. Another one is internet packages. CES offers internet packages at variable costs because some booths and some people showcasing might require high-speed, reliable internet, and CES will offer those packages to you at different rates. And then the last one we have here is shipping costs. You're going to have to allocate money for shipping costs because you have to get your product and all the materials and things that you need to the event, and it's going to vary based on how heavy it is, how many things you're transporting, how far away, things like that. And last one we have here, our discussion question. So what are some things that an exhibitor would have to think about before showcasing at CES? What are things that should be planned for a successful showcase?
And that is all for today. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation.